have to be your biggest fan.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nikki, aka Ada Canada. If this is the first time that you're coming across my channel, hi, welcome. You've come to the right place because I know you're seeking for information. Stick around to the end, watch this video to the end, like this video as well as other videos. And most importantly, subscribe to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome. Thank you so much for coming back. In today's video, I'm going to be addressing a long-awaited topic. I've gotten a number of messages and emails asking questions about the Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program in Canada and how you can apply and get in as an international student. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a general idea of the Accelerated BSN program, the general requirements, the prerequisites that you need to take, just the basic things that you need to know about this particular program, what you need before you can apply for admission on a general scope. The Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program is a specific program that has been designed by certain institutions in Canada. It's tailored to those individuals who have already gone through post-secondary institutions. So basically they've already done a bachelor's degree for 4 years, but then they are considering the idea and the option of transitioning their career into the health sciences sector or into health services, specifically nursing. So instead of just spending another 4 years going for a bachelor's in nursing, they've kind of organized and developed a program where they can meet your needs or the needs of those people who want to transition into nursing, where you can do it in 2 years and you're basically done. You have a Bachelor of Science in Nursing. So you basically technically don't spend so much time in school. What I'm trying to say again is that if you have gone to a university before, you already have an undergraduate degree, you spent 4 years getting your undergraduate degree, but then you feel like you want to transition into the health services field, you feel like you want to become a nurse, maybe you feel like you want to change your career, do a career transition, you could apply to get into the Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. Some schools in Canada call it the after degree nursing. Some other schools call it Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Who are the individuals that would qualify or that need this kind of education? Basically, anybody who has a Bachelor of Science degree. It's not specific to a certain area. As long as you have that Bachelor of Science degree, you can apply to get into the after degree nursing program or the Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. You can come from any background at all. You can come from arts, you can come from science, you can come from really any background, as long as you have gone to university for 4 years and you have obtained your Bachelor of Science degree, you can transition into nursing. Another thing that I have to point out is that Canada is very specific with the length of time since you got your bachelor's degree. A lot of Canadian institutions that offer the after degree program are looking for those people who had their degree within the last 4 to 5 years. So if you had your bachelor's degree within the last 4 to 5 years, then you can apply for the accelerated option or the after degree option. Now that we've covered that aspect, I'm just going to go ahead and give you the list of schools. There are about 7 schools on my list that are offering this program in Canada. Now I know there definitely are more schools. They are probably up to 10, if not more than 10, but I'm just giving you the more common or the more popular schools that are offering this Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. In no particular order, the schools are University of Prince Edward Island in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island, St. Francis Xavier University, which is in Antigonish, Nova Scotia, McMaster University in Hamilton, Ontario, University of Alberta in Edmonton, Alberta, University of Lethbridge in Lethbridge, Alberta, Memorial University in St. John's, Newfoundland, and the University of Saskatchewan, which is in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. So these are the 7 popular schools that are currently offering Accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Typically, it runs for 2 years, okay? But the thing there that you should note is that the program is very condensed because it runs for 2 years. You do not get any breaks from school. You know how typically we have 2 semesters in an academic session. We have from September to December, then a Christmas break, then we have from January to April, and then after April there's usually a very long break from school between April and then the next academic section in September. With the accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program, there is nothing like that. The school runs concurrently. Information that you're supposed to learn within 4 years, you're learning it in 2 years. So there usually is no break from school. If at all there is a break from school, it's about 10 days or maybe a week or 10 days or 14 days or something like that. But there isn't a break that's as long as 1 month in school. So you're basically going to be studying for 2 consecutive years without any proper breaks. You're also going to be doing your clinicals within that time. It's all very condensed, but then the good thing is that time really passes by, and so once you get into the program, before you know it, 2 years is up, you're done, and you're ready to take the NCLEX exam to become a registered nurse. Still on the matter of the general requirements that you need to get in, the next thing that I want to really hammer on is the prerequisites. There are certain course prerequisites that you need to show from your undergraduate degree, or maybe from say open studies class or something. You need to show that in your transcript, certain course prerequisites that you need before you can get into the program. These are university level math, university level English, human anatomy, human physiology, medical microbiology, psychology, and statistics. These are the general prerequisites that you need to show in a transcript, maybe from your previous degree, or maybe say from open studies class, or maybe you went to school and did a bunch of courses, took a bunch of electives as open studies. The reason why they are requesting for these course prerequisites is that these are the foundational courses that you need in nursing. These are the foundational courses that you usually take in the first to the second year of nursing program if it were to be a 4-year nursing degree. However, because you guys want to apply for the accelerated option, because this accelerated option is a condensed option for 2 years, they don't have time to give you this foundational knowledge that you need, and so that's why they are requesting this foundational knowledge. They want to see that you have knowledge of the human body. They want to see that you have knowledge of disease and disease processes. They want to see that you have knowledge of organisms that cause certain diseases. They want to see that you can speak English. They want to see math. You are good in math because there's dosage calculations in nursing. So these are the main foundational courses that are considered as course prerequisites that are needed before you can apply and get admission. If you're coming from a sciences background, maybe like a health sciences background, you definitely would have taken some of these courses. But if you're coming from a non-sciences background into nursing, then you will need to enroll into a college or into a school in order to take these prerequisites, have them before you can apply for admission. For each of these prerequisites, you need nothing less than C+ in your final grade. A C+ is equivalent to about 60%, 60 to 64%. Nothing less than that. Otherwise, it's considered F. It's considered a failure. Now, one thing I should point out is that having the minimum requirements, having the minimum grade does not mean that you will get admission, because this accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program is very, very competitive. If you're going to be enrolling in any of these courses, just strive to get an A, an A+, strive to be in that top range, strive to make sure that your GP is really high enough, because it's kind of tough these days to get into nursing. I'll give you that as an honest truth. These course prerequisites need to also have been taken within the last 4 to 5 years and nothing more than that in order to maintain currency. Once you have these course prerequisites in your transcript, it means that you have the foundational knowledge and you stand the chance of being considered for admission into the accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. One of the last things that I want to cover again with this accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program is something called the CASper Test. CASper Test is an online open response situational judgment test. It consists of questions that ask what you will do in a tough situation. It is used to determine behavioral tendencies of applicants pursuing people-centered professions. The CASper Test is basically like as if you're going for an interview. They ask you situational questions. They ask you behavioral questions. What would you do in a certain situation? What would you do if this happened? They are using it to gauge your behavior, because you're entering into into a profession where you're going to be dealing with humans. You're dealing with human lives, okay? So they want to really know that you know how to deal with humans. You are a people-centered person. If you want to get into nursing, you have to know how to deal with human beings. You have to know how to respond to human beings. You have to be a people person. You have to really love dealing with people. You have to really love helping people, seeing people get better. It's nothing to be afraid of, the CASper test. I will tell you that a lot of these schools that I gave you on this list usually require you to take the CASper test in order to get into the accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. The CASper test is something that you take after you have applied for admission. You don't take it before you apply for admission. You take it after you've applied for admission into the accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. It's your responsibility to book for that test. It's your responsibility to prepare for that test because it's an interview kind of test. I'll just give you a tip or a hint here with regards to the CASper test. Nursing is a people-centered profession. It's a family-centered profession. You're going to be dealing with human beings basically every day once you get into the profession. For you to get into nursing, you have to love dealing with people. You have to love helping people because that's what nursing is. You have to demonstrate caring attitude. You have to demonstrate compassionate attitude. Before you decide that you want to get into the accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program, just make sure that it is something you want. Make sure that you actually enjoy dealing with human beings, right? It's something you do, like this is a passion. You like helping people and not just because of any other ulterior motives, because if you get into nursing for ulterior motive, then you're on a downward hill to failure. You're going to be frustrated. With regards to this CASper test and answering situational or behavioral questions, if I understood anything from what I studied about the CASper test, it's that they are looking for caring attitude. They are looking for compassionate attitude. They are looking for people who are people-centered, okay? You have to know what to do in certain situations. When it comes to nursing, make sure that your patient is your top priority. So when you're going to be answering these types of questions in the CASper test, just make sure that your patient is your number one priority. Pick an answer or pick an option that ensures that your patient is alive. Pick an option that ensures that your patient is safe. Safety is a big deal in nursing. Safety is a really super important big deal. Make sure you're choosing an option that will ensure that your patient will still be breathing. We want situations where your patient is breathing. You have to keep your patient alive and safe at all times. Nothing that is compromising the life of that patient. Make sure you demonstrate that competency. If they leave a patient in your hands, what are you going to do to ensure that that patient stays safe and alive? Are you competent enough to handle patients? So these are like the few tips and hints that I understood basically from reading up information about this CASper test in order to come and give you this information. I hope that this information was helpful. I hope that it's useful to you. We are getting closer to application season. It's almost September. It's almost getting to October. So now should be the time that you should start like brushing up on your credentials, your requirements, start doing your research to see what programs you can apply to, because by next month, as from September, October, applications will open. Start putting in the work. Don't wait until it is too late before you submit your application. I hope that this video was helpful in explaining things related to the accelerated Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. This is the general idea of what you need. I'm going to be putting the links to every school in the description box and also in the comment section. The comment where I will mention the schools and provide the links is going to be pinned, okay? So before you start asking questions about send the link, please check the comment section. Check the pinned comment. The pinned comment is usually the very first comment. All right, guys, please like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, comment. Most importantly, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And yeah, turn on your post notifications so that you will never miss an upload the next time that I upload. I will see you guys in my next video. Stay safe. Bye.